Hey folks, we've been championing various brands on this site, and one that has had some indifferent results on here, although I know it's popular with most people, is Firefly. And this is my first look at one of their acoustics, as I promised I would when people requested me to do so. This is a DA02-S1 Dreadnought, and it is a solid spruce top with a rosewood back and sides with the quilted maple strip, decorative strip in the middle there. Really nice. It kind of reminds me of one of the New Yorker series guitars from Takamine. Yeah, so far this is quite impressive. It's a really nice playing guitar. I didn't have to do much setup with it. It's a nicely rounded tone, good highs, mids, some bottom end too. Nice sort of abalone all around the rosette and the binding with the white edges. Yeah, it's really nice. Mahogany neck and these sort of pewter tuners that I'm starting to see crop up everywhere. There's the rosewood face headstock with the Firefly logo on it. And my big question was, Firefly has done well in capturing the attention of the electric guitar world. They're very popular. Their stuff sells out immediately, and there are lots of scalpers selling, middlemen sellers selling their stuff for hire, and there are a couple of thriving Firefly chat sites and Facebook pages with lots of people interested. And when I heard that they were getting into the acoustic market, I wondered how they would fare, because it is a different beast than the electric guitar. And I have to say, based on this one, they fared really well. I know that they have various versions of these guitars, some not so decorative. They don't all have that strip. Some are just plain mahogany oak rosewood back. But based on this one, it seems to be a good addition to the Firefly line. However, these are not entry level. These aren't cheap. I think these are well over $325 for these guitars, which is, equivalent to Court Earth series guitars of that ilk. So it's not like these are, built for your, $100 market for beginners. These are, slightly better materials, solid wood tops. I'm not quite sure what the wood is on this. It just says select a solid spruce top, but I do see some bear claw in the top here. Various sections I can see a little bear claw in there. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of spruce it is. It's definitely rosewood, fretboard and bridge, back and sides, and then the faced headstock, and then mahogany neck, really small mother of pearl dots. Very nice. They're not looking to break the mold with this. They're just looking to make a reputable guitar. So yeah, I don't think there's anything too drastic to say about it other than it's just a very reputable and worthwhile effort. Whether it rivals stuff in the 300 range is up for you to determine. I think it's pretty good. I think you might see these sort of popping up used. Hopefully when the buzz settles down, it'd be more like a 250 guitar, where I think it would sit pretty well. This one didn't come with a gig bag, which was a little bit annoying, but I bought it from a third-party seller. I didn't buy it direct from Firefly, so they may have nabbed the gig bag and they sold this on. But if Firefly doesn't provide gig bags, then of course I have to add them to the list of companies to harass until they do. I think it's just really important to include gig bags with your guitars, particularly when you're shipping them to people in those very flimsy boxes. Yeah, nice Dreadnought. I'm not sure the extent of this range. I'm not sure how many shapes and models they do. I've seen 3 or 4 variants of this Dreadnought flavor with different woods combinations. They all look pretty good. I would say also that perhaps they're rivaling Orangewood, maybe the Orangewood solid tops in the price range that they're at. And it favors comparably to the couple of solid top Orangewoods that I've had, so it's about that quality. Yeah, really good. And I didn't have to do a whole lot of setup to this, just a tiny bit of fret end stuff, which is normal. The action was just fine. The strings on it are just fine. I'm not sure what they are. They look like the Dario Phosphor Bronze. They have that color to them. But they might be some sort of off-brand as well. But they're not bad. But I suppose the crowning jewel of this is this back design here. It's a really nice. This quilt really pops in the maple. It's quite nice. The one thing I will say is that the figure on the side, I don't know if you can see that streaking there, is different from that at the back. Normally you get woods that match a little bit or very close. This is very dark with hardly any streaking, and this has some brown streaking in it. So if you're really picky, you would want more of a match there. It doesn't really bother me, but I thought I would point it out. But yeah, these are very, very competent. Again, you can always replace the tuners. I think this is a bone nut and saddle as well. I'm feeling the edges here and it feels like a bone, or at least a Graphtec sort of material. So I don't think they're plastic nut and saddle. At this price they shouldn't be. Made in China, laminate backwoods of course, solid top, nice Dreadnought model, and this is Firefly, and I'm sure this will fly out the door, so I thought I would get you to look at it before it does. And again, this is the DA02-S1 model, Dreadnought. Very nice guitar. Alright folks, see you on the next one.